because you have now taken that number off, and I've had it happen to me before, where if you found the $50 ticket and you call them and they said, we only have one for $70, and it's like, I've got it here, get ready, you release it that you don't want it, it shows up on theirs and they grab it and then bring it back on. Okay?
Oh.
It's kind of a weird thing, but anyway, that's inside.
Maybe because you took the last one?
Exactly. You know, because then as soon as they have so many that they're gonna sell, and then they're on to the next group.
Yeah. By the way, you can also, if guys haven't done this, you can, if you're a little still in the planning phase of all this, rather than holding it for 24 hours, you can hold it for like 3 days or 5 days, but you're paying like $30.
Oh, yeah,
You pay a little bit more, but if you're still in
Not
that,
sure.
I don't know whether I want this or not.
Right.
You can pay. It's sort of nominal.
But they charge you.
They charge you.
Yes, they charge you to do that.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it
so
could be
now, so we've talked about the, okay. I'm gonna get just this.
Are you gonna talk about seat selection?
And as long as Tina's looking for something, the other thing is, as she said, they'll hold it till midnight. So if you're like me and you're up at midnight 30 and you're buying a ticket, like on 30 minutes into Tuesday, they'll hold it till Wednesday midnight, Wednesday to Thursday midnight.
Right,
So
but
you
they've
get
also,
almost 48 hours.
but they
They what?
Talking about
They'll tell you exactly when the
Right.
drop dead date.
It shows on your email
Yep.
the time, and it's usually 23:59.
Yep.
if, let's say you're non-revving and you want to go through the pane, do we have seats that have more room than other parts of the cabin?
Yeah.
And how do you know is that on all of the airplanes?
Yes.
The Airbus has more room, more knee room than any of the Boeings, and obviously the bulkheads and the emergency rows.
And you get
So what do you, if you go to an agency, is it possible for me to get a more room seat?
You can always
What's
ask.
the
With
term?
a coffee in hand form.
So you
What
can
do you
always,
call that?
So what I do is, because generally I'm about the same size, as I say, pick a seat that you would like. However, you could address it as, I'm kind of a big guy. Is there any seat that I might fit in? So you're making them pay attention to you,
Okay.
because these are younger people that you're dealing with now, and they don't get that concept.
Now, to your
Well, the
first
other-
question,
you have to paint
as
the
to your,
picture for 'em.
as to your first question, how to find the larger seats, where to find, just
Yeah.
go on AA.com and look at a flight and look at the available seats, and it'll
Right.
show you where the premium
expensive.
rooms and the more
You
expensive.
want
This
the
way,
little bit
That's
there,
where-
that's
there
what
you
I
go.
mean, thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
And Tina, what I've done for my daughter, who, when she travels, she's often buying a basic economy seat,
Right,
just like a regular Joe Blow civilian.
right,
And I'll tell her, I said, okay, because I'll get on and I'll say, okay, you're going to be on this flight, okay, and I'll tell her, okay, to this. And then I'll also say, when you check in, ask if you can change your seat to like from row 12 to 16, because those are all the premium cabin seats. And sometimes if they're not full, they move her
they
in.
can do it, yeah.
They can move her in. So,
I mean,
but it's like Chuck says, you find out where the premium cabin seats are, and then there's like the upgraded seats.
But part of
Because I don't
that,
know where they are.
part of that
It's
is,
just look on
is
the AA website and seat
Okay.
selection.
they're really restricted on this, because they're selling those seats. Those
Yeah.
seats cost money.
Yeah.
And so if you have purchased seat,
Yeah.
they generally will not put you up there unless they need to put a child and a mother together.
Yeah.
That's where the non-revs end up, is in there.
Yeah.
Again, are you happy to be on the airplane or not? You can't sit there and stew about the fact that a non-rev got on up there. Because the next time you're gonna be sitting at the airport going,
And so here's what happened a few months ago relative to deadhead, okay? You get booked on their flight, you get your PNR, you're going down to training and everything, they put you in a small seat in economy. Well, 4 hours before the flight, you could go on the website and change your seat.
Right.
They used to be, you could change it at any time. Several months ago, they changed it where you can only change it at 4 hours prior to the flight
Right.
to a seat that has more room. So now the question is, has anything like that been made available for a ticket holder?
No,
No.
absolutely not. It's all on a standby basis.
I'll tell you something else with the economy purchase premium seats, and this hasn't happened to me in maybe 2 years, but if you buy one of those seats for like $34,
Mm-hmm,
3 months before the flight goes,
right?
it has occurred to me more than once in the past, and I'm saying more than 2 years ago, that all of a sudden I see a credit for $24 on my credit card from American Airlines. They've given me, I bought the seat, and then they've refunded me the money.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either, but I take
I
it.
have, absolutely, I've not experienced
She
that.
lost the seat.
So good for
No,
you.
same seat.
Wow.
No. You know, it's just something that happens, and you get on, and it's the same seat, and, you know, it's 12E or whatever the hell it is, and.
Well, you're a company man, you wrote them a check back or something.
Yeah, I should.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
let's let
now,
Tina finish up.
let's go back to, we did a whole thing. We went through Google Flights, and we picked American Airlines. Let's say we went through Google Flights, and we decided on the Frontier. So we hit Frontier, and this is what happened. So I hit a round trip from Frontier, right? 150.58, blah, blah, blah. See the restrictions? Carry-on bags restricted, carry-on bags restricted. That's what that little sign means. That means you're gonna have to pay. So you got, and here's the other thing about Google Flights, is see this? 24% fare increase is likely in 3 hours, in 2 days. It's $5 more generally. They've got all the algorithms going. They know what's going on. So you don't have to sit there and go, well, I'll wait another day. Might not work in another day. Okay, so we picked this one and said, and when you scroll down, it's gonna tell you, again, because every airline is different. If you use it a lot, you already know. But if you don't, it's really hard to discern who does what and when. In this case, on Frontier, you only get a personal item which is under the seat. You do not get overhead, period. It's gonna cost you $70 to bring on a bag, overhead. It's gonna cost you $60 to check a bag, okay? So that $135 just went to $205. If you're going for more than a day. See what I'm saying?
How do they catch that, Tina? You're dragging a bag down the jet bridge. How do they pull you in?
Because you get an assigned zone. And in your zone, no bags are allowed.
Oh, zones, no bag.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
The agent,
And then when you get to the gate and they go, oh, you're in this zone and you're not supposed to
They're
have a
dragging
bag. So
something.
now it's $90.
Flight attendants have cattle cars.
Yeah, no.
because they can assess you right there then for the bag.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, with this Google site, you get a lot of information that has been drawn from all of these airlines, that you don't have to go, okay, well, what does Frontier do? What don't they do? What does United do? What don't they do? What does Delta do? Okay? So it's the same thing with that one. And that we just went through, okay? All right, so this is the cookies and history. So if you keep going on, because it's really exciting once it's a puzzle. We all like puzzles, that's why we're pilots. Every time you go onto an American Airlines site, a Delta site, a United site, they're going, ooh, you like that ticket? Avis, Budget, Hampton Inn, all of the hotels, any one of them, they will start ratcheting up that price because they know you're looking. They've got big computers that store lots of stuff, and they put a cookie on your thing, and it says, so you have to clear your cookies out every now and then. on your PC, clear your cookie. It's very easy on the Apple. This is off my iPhone. You just go to Safari, because my history, I live on my iPhone. And you go to settings, Safari, clear history. Done. That's it.
Yeah, cool.
And you can start all over again, and you don't even know who you are.